Bitter kola is a fruit we know very well as a result of its health benefits and because of the fact that it's also a medicine. If you have been trying home remedies to resolve health issues, I'm sure you must have overlooked the bitter kola, probably because of its size. The bitter kola is one of the colas or foods you must keep handy at home because it can save life. It's also used for various other things like spreading or keeping it in corners or environments prone to reptiles like snakes and other things like that. But in this short video, I want to share with us 5 situations regarding your health when you must quickly resort to the bitter kola. And the 5th one actually is the most important point, and you need to watch or listen to the end. Number 1, toxic overload. When you are experiencing toxic overload, which in most cases makes us sick, you need to quickly resort to bitter kola. And what is toxic overload? Toxic overload occurs when the waste that results from metabolic activities coming out of the food we eat and other things we consume gets accumulated and are not taken out on time. They turn toxic and begin to suffocate healthy cells. And if the healthy cells are not rescued from these toxins, they begin to die, and we say disease has occurred. And so, if you're experiencing such symptoms, you need to quickly chew this bitter kola. 1 bitter kola is enough to begin to dissolve these toxins. Number 2 occasion is when you suspect malaria. And malaria have its familiar symptoms like inflammations of your joints, some sluggishness, and then you may feel like vomiting in some cases. If you are feeling those symptoms that resembles malaria, you need to quickly resort to chewing of bitter kola to quickly settle it before it gets out of hand. It can quickly resolve those inflammations and those painful joints, even though it's a source of caffeine. When another point, the 3rd one is when you are experiencing insomnia, when you have not been sleeping for some time. And before you resort to bitter kola, you must also ensure that you have not been consuming caffeinated teas and beverages in the last few days, because if you do, bitter kola may work the other way because it is also a source of caffeine. But if you have not been consuming bitter caffeinated teas like your coffee, your black tea, and the rest of it, then you should quickly chew your bitter kola. It's going to resolve the insomnia quickly. And ensure that you chew it after meal and do not chew it before bed. You must chew it either after your breakfast or midday. That is the best time to chew your bitter kola in order for you to get this result. And another occasion, which the 4th one, is when you are experiencing cough. Maybe the cough, the symptom is just showing up. You need to quickly resort to bitter kola. There are various things that could cause cough, some foods that we are not digested, some, things that we must have consumed that didn't go well with us can trigger cough. And so when you suspect cough or tightness in your chest, it's important to begin to chew your bitter kola, and don't chew more than 1 sizable bitter kola, because once you take too much, you're going to get another result because it's a powerful seed. Another occasion, which is the most important one, is when you need to save your eyes. A lot of us use our eyes more than we should, especially using it on the screen. A lot of us go beyond the screen time that is allowed. And so if you are working with the screen or you are an internet person, you need to always have bitter kola around, because it can help resolve things like eye pressure. This pressure occur most of the times unknown to us, but if you are experiencing some form of distress around your eyes and you use the internet or use the screen most of the time, then you must begin to chew your bitter kola. Don't chew it more than 3 times in a week, because if you do, you are going to get another result, because it is a source of caffeine. It's going to accumulate caffeine in your blood, and you are not going to get expected result. So if your eyes, or you are already experiencing pressure on your eyes, bitter kola is one of the foods that you should rely on to reduce eye pressure, whether you are using it for internet or to on the screen or not. But if you need to save your eyes, you need this fruit. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you.